Well, hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me again. Happy Wednesday. I just have a couple of things to do here before we start, so sit back, relax. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Wednesday again. We are midway through the week, and I hope you're having a good one. Hold on, let me just... What's the button? Oh, here. Every time I start the stream, it's like warm and cozy, but it starts to get a little too hot for me. And later on, I just can't feel my fingers. I just can't make my mind about the cold and hot. Got some tea today. Notice I was losing my voice way too early into the stream, so maybe that'll help. I think I read somewhere that it might help. So it's just a hot tea to warm my throat. So, hope you guys doing well. What do we have for today? Let me think. So we managed to create like a very basic overlay last time. Let's see if it's still working. Is it still showing? It's completely crap, and that's because I need to start a Vite server. Hold on. Vite server. All right, that should do it, I think. No? Okay, there it is. So yeah, we got that, and we're gonna start making that look pretty, and then make it look functional, so that every time someone posts a message for TTS, that thing is going to pop out, play the message automatically, and once that is done, it's going to mark the message as played in the database, and then whoop, hide it away. At least that's my idea of how I want things to work. So yeah, we're gonna work on that today. Was there something else I didn't do? Let me check my list. Let me hide this for now. Obsidian. No, this is not. That's for work. What is the other one? This one? No. Did I delete that one? I don't remember deleting it. It's not. You're not the one I want. Ah, this is the one. Okay. Make that bigger. And you go away. Oh yeah, pagination. And I was reading about the TTS service for Google. It seems easy enough so that maybe we can start playing around and maybe try to make a request to convert some TTS, to convert some text into audio using Google. They have the one that I like about that is that they have a really nice API explorer, they call it, but it's basically just a way for you to experiment with the AI to make an actual request with your account and get a response back. And I was playing with that yesterday. I managed to make a very simple, they call it synthesize. I don't know. Synthesize. Anyway, that's how they call it. So that's the service, and I made a request for that, and I got back an audio file, well, a text version of the audio file, which should be okay once we try to implement that. So maybe we can play around with that today. But the first thing we're going to try and do is to, first of all, play with the design of the card that we have. I believe we also need to add one more call to an API endpoint on Twitch to get the chatter's color from chat, so that we can make the nickname of the chatter the same color, and that'll be a nice touch. All right, so yeah, a lot of work to do and not a lot of time. We're gonna have ads in like 20 seconds, so I'm gonna start setting things up here, looking for the things that I'm going to need. I think I'm gonna start with the animate.css classes, see if what happens when I put a class that animates that card. How does it look? So yeah, look for animate.css. All right, we have ads. Just reading through the documentation here. We're gonna do this together, but I'm just gonna go ahead and read some stuff here. Seems pretty easy to install. I'm also interested. I know they have a JavaScript like they have JavaScript events. So that's going to be helpful on our case because I want to mix up JavaScript with Livewire. So an event happens on JavaScript, and that event calls a Livewire method. We have done this before in the other project. The other project, I mean the other TTS project that we did, the radio ads, that one. We have some delays. Repeating classes, we don't need that. Here it is. Okay. Ads are over. Hey, welcome back. So I'm just reading through the animate.css documentation. Should be pretty easy to install, and we should be able to do it right now, actually. We're going to install it. We're going to install it with npm. Hold on, give me a second. Whoop. Okay, let's try adding this. Not again. Whoopa. Hey Jay, how you doing? Idol. Oh God, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not an idol, but thank you nonetheless. How you doing? How is your day going? Should be. Oh, what's going on there? Just a warning. Never mind. Unsupported node 18 required 18, 20 or 22, and I'm in 21. So does that mean I have to update my node version? Maybe we should do this right now. I don't like this warning. And it's from Vite, the Vite plugin. I already did that, actually. If you look for the reverb, there's a reverb video that I did not long ago, and it was about creating chat messages. I don't know about tall stack, but it was made with reverb, and I believe I used Livewire. So yeah, I think that's done. How do I update this? I think my node version comes from herd. Can I update it from there? Node? Oh yeah, I can just install it here. I am in 16. I can go straight to 22. Unsupported engine, 18, 20, or 22. I should go to 20. Let's try 22. Latest one. All right, that's installed, but how do I switch to it? And these two have updates, so maybe I should update those two. 21. And 18. How do I switch the npm version on herd? Because right now, can I do it from here? Doesn't look like it. Right now I'm using npm-v, which is version 10. It's complaining about it. And no-v. And yeah, I'm in 21. How do I switch versions? Let me see if I can get this question. I knew Laravel heard from you. Do you know what are the edge of using herd? You mean herd? Other like let me think. So the one thing that I love about using herd compared to XAMPP or I don't know about Laragon, to be honest, but what I like about it is that it's tightly connected to the Laravel ecosystem, and also I don't remember if you have to create your own local domains with XAMPP. I believe XAMPP gives you the server, but you have to manipulate your host file in your HTTPD configuration files, your Apache configuration files, to create local domains. I don't know if that, I haven't used XAMPP in ages, so I don't know if that's still the case. But the one thing that I like about it is that the one thing that I like about Herd is that it runs on top of Laravel's Valet. So if you start a project in the Herd folder or the Valet folder, it will immediately create a domain for you using the name of the project .test. So you don't have to worry about creating a new domain locally or anything like that. Also, you can switch between PHP versions easily. And you also have access to Expose for free, which will take your local site and expose it on the internet with a random URL by just running a command. So that's pretty convenient. Again, I'm not sure if that's available also in XAMPP or Laragon. Like I said, I haven't used those in like, I don't know, I don't even know how long. Oh boy. And given that it is available on Windows and Mac, I don't see why not use it. I mean, it's a first party package from Laravel. Has a lot of goodies. You don't have to pay for it if you don't want to. All of the paid features you can get along without them pretty easily. So you don't really have to pay to use it. So yeah, to me it's really convenient, very useful. Right, let me do a quick query here because I don't know how to change npm or node version Laravel Herd. I don't know, honestly. I haven't tried it, so no, I don't know. Should be. I mean, I don't see why it shouldn't be able to be accessed on the local internet. So, but take that with a grain of salt. I actually don't know. Never tried that. Yeah, like I said, I usually work within the same machine. I don't have a need to access that local domain via another machine. Actually, I could try it here. Hold on. I'm gonna try it in this other PC. No, doesn't look like it. You have to do it through IP. So you have to access the IP. In that case, I don't know how the subdomain is going to work over the network. So, yeah. Yeah, no problem, dude. You can use NVM on your command and update and switch between node at any time. To switch to a different version, simply enter NVM use version. Oh, that's cool. So NVM. Oh, NVM use 22. Can I do that? All right. So it's switching to 10.9 on NPM and node to 22. Let's see what happens if I try to run that command again. Right. No warnings. I have been a PHP developer for over 20 years now, minus a 7-year gap where I worked as a second level IT specialist for Intel. But other than that, I've been a developer since I was 21, and I am now close to 45. And for the last 10 years, I've been using the Laravel framework. Dane, Alex, how you doing, man? Happy Wednesday. I like that VS Code theme, easy on the eyes and goes with OS Code. Yeah, I really like it. I don't like the themes that are way too dark because, you know, I'm old, so my eyes get a little tired with too much contrast. So this one for me is perfect, and I choose it over, and I choose that theme on everything that I use. Terminal. You use Mocha? I think Mocha is the darker one, isn't it? Let me check. What do you recommend to advise to the new developer like me? Just do a lot of stuff. Try different things. Try creating different projects, but just do things. Just constantly do and practice doing projects on your own when you have time. If you do that, then not only you are like practicing and developing your knowledge, but you're also developing or amassing a portfolio of things that you can show when you are out there looking for jobs. God forbid you have to, but and it's also fun to create fun things and practice. So yeah, just do stuff, do a lot of stuff, not only on PHP. So learn other things too, constantly. Never stop learning. That's the one advice. Never stop learning. Let me see how that one looks. I don't think I've tried that before. Theme, color theme, Mocha. Yeah, see, that one is too dark for me. if I look at the screen for way too long, my eyes are going to start like getting tired too fast. So yeah, I think that's way too dark for me. Sticking with frappe. I'm sorry, frappe. I know, right? I know, right? And you can use it here. I also have it on my ghosty configuration. Ghosty settings. Yeah, you can just use theme Capuchin frappe on ghosty and it comes built into it. So that's nice. There is no ghosty on Windows? What do you use then? Or what do you use mainly? Are you a Mac main or a Windows main? And you in Arch, by the way. You use Arch, by the way. Is Windows like just Windows Terminal? Yeah, Terminal. Yeah, baby. What are you playing right now? Fedora or Debian? Marvel Rivals is a full-time addiction. Oh my god. Oh, you're in the early access. I wanted to get into early access, but I thought I'd rather just wait until it's out and free to play, so I can play it in full. I tried Marvel Rivals, and I felt the addiction coming in, so I had to stop. I had the same feeling when I played Apex. And that game just took over my life for a long time, so I just had to quit. And I felt the same thing about Rivals. Like I was just playing and playing and playing, and I was thinking, oh, this is fun, oh, this is fun. And I started to get that feeling of love hate, when you love something but you hate it at times and you get frustrated, but oh my god, this is fun. And I was like, nah, I know how this feels. Yeah, side projects. Dang it. Right now, I just started playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I just started just before the stream, like an hour before the stream. And that game looks good. I'm playing it on my PS5 though. I have a good machine, but not as good. Yeah, it's fun so far. I saw Pirate Software playing it yesterday, and I saw like 45 minutes and I had to stop watching because I really liked it and I didn't want to get any more spoilers, so I stopped at like 30-45 mark, and I decided to buy it and play it myself. And it's been fun so far. What else? I'm playing on my PC. I'm actually playing Guild Wars 2. Getting into MMOs currently. Trying to get into sandbox MMOs. Never played those. That one's fun, but God almighty, so pay to win. And just and UFO, when I have time to just squeeze in like a 10-15 minute play, I play UFO 50. So fun, so many games. Yeah, the problem is this. It is not subscription based, and it technically it's completely free to play. But they push those expansions so hard, like so hard, and I hate this is the one thing that I hate about it, is that you cannot have a mount unless you purchase an expansion. And I hate that. And I hate it even more because they lease you a mount for 10 hours when you just start, like at level 5 or 10. They just give it to you. Hey, use this mount for 10 hours. If you like it, buy the expansion. Why do they hide that behind a paywall? Why can't I have a mount without having to pay? I hate that. I don't like it. And yeah, it's like $30 for an expansion, but it's a free-to-play game. Just let me have my mount. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have it either. I'm just gonna play it as much as I can, just as a free player, because I hate pay-to-win stuff. I don't mind it because I can't play the game, but yeah, it gets annoying sometimes. They really push you to upgrade your account, make it a full account. They say full account, like my account is not full. But yeah, that's what I'm playing right now. UFO 50, Guild Wars 2 on PC, and Kingdom Come Deliverance on PS5, and it's fun. Turn this down a little bit more. Well, that didn't work. There we go. So we have this installed, so let's go through the documentation real quick. All right. Also, we have to import this, so that'll be in my app.css. Right? Or no? Ooh, that's not what I wanted.
Dane, subscribe to the channel. You're amazing.
Thank you so much for subscribing, Dane. My man. It's not like this. That's CSS. That's for JavaScript files. Huh. I might have to use CDN, babe. Can I do it like that? Let's try it. What happens if I do animate bounce? Let's try that on the overlay. I'm going to turn it on first of all. And then head over here. Head over to overlay.blade. No, that's show overlay.blade.php. And let's add it at the end here. Does it move? It doesn't do anything. I might have to use a CDN then for now. Or Hey, Har, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you so much. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? Maybe instead of importing it in the CSS file, I can import it in app.js. Here, import animate CSS. What does the bounce does? Did it move? I didn't see it move. Maybe I should open it in a different page. No, it's not gonna look good. Let me see. Or maybe I can just make it repeat so I can see it. There is a part of the documentation where you can set this to repeat. Installing, no. Add it directly, basic usage, using keyframes. No, 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 no. Delays. Repeating classes. Repeat to, repeat infinite. Animate infinite, infinite. Class name, default iteration. Okay, animate. Let's try and use this one. Whoop. I hate that you do that. Come on. There. Hey, boink, 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 boink. Nice, it moves. That worked. Okay, we can cut that out for now. Okay, that just bounced once. Okay, Harold first. That is a browser overlay. So that right there is a web page that I'm running locally on my TTS panel.test domain, and I'm just adding it as an overlay in OBS. So that's just HTML, and using classes I'm making it animate, and the idea is using Livewire I'm going to make it animate so that whenever there is a TTS message I'm going to make it pop out, then play the message using Livewire, and then when the message has done playing, mark it as played, and then whoop, hide it. So it's going to be like a nice pop-up notification in OBS so you guys can see it. Also, Dane, code related question. In a Laravel project, where would you put external API classes? In Go, I often put services folder, external API classes. Okay, we have ads. I'll answer in a minute. We're gonna take a break. Oh, you got two more? Nice. Nice. Still, we're just gonna wait for those who don't have that privilege. I think I'm thinking about getting Turbo though. I'm using Twitch way too often nowadays, so it makes sense to have Turbo. I already have YouTube Premium, so. You know what I like about tea compared to coffee? If your coffee gets cold, it tastes like crap. But with tea, it tastes nice. It's just an iced tea now. Yeah, I think I have the same thing. I'm subscribed to quite a lot of channels now. Wasn't using it so much a while before, but now I do. So yeah, how much is it? Like, how much is Turbo? $10? And yeah, 10 or 11. Yeah, okay. I'm getting that. Yeah, that's why I'm very purpose when I drink coffee, because I know if I'm gonna drink coffee, I have to drink coffee and don't do anything else, because I forget about it and then it's cold and it's ruined. I started drinking tea 2 days ago, actually. It's been nice. Got different flavors at the supermarket. This one's fruit, like citrus. Really nice. Is it is it the movies that the show? Oh, come on. Are you Harold, please? Why is it that you want to ask every single question about Latinas and Latinos and stuff like that? Why? There's beauty everywhere. It's not just Latinos. Come on. I'm gonna switch my headphones because these ones are starting to die. I don't like it that after a while they just start to. The problem with these ones though is that the audio comes out of here and it's so loud. But I guess better than screechy. Oh, we're back from ads, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna do this first and then. All right. Oh, that was nice. It jumped once. So, to go back to your question about the folder structure, I would advise against using a repository pattern unless you really have to. The services folder, that's a good option. I actually use that. I've used that myself in a few projects at work. Totally fine. Just put it under the app folder so that the namespace will be app services, and that's fine. Totally acceptable. Yeah. And then I go here and sound and go to here. And there I am. Yeah, no, it's a good path. It's completely acceptable. And yeah, repository patterns, I tried those once and it wasn't really good. I mean, I tried it because I thought they were cool, but they made my code base so much complicated. Sitting in front of a computer is not really good for the eyes and health. Well, good advice is if you're going to be sitting in front of a computer every day for long hours like me, take breaks. Set your time, set a timer, work for an hour, like log in for an hour, and then stand up, take a 5-minute walk around the house, outside, do something else for 5-10 minutes, and then do it again. That way you avoid eye problems and health problems in general. So stand up. That's the key. That's the key. All right. How can we make this better? I'm gonna start with the background color. I don't like white. Let's turn it black and white text instead. Or I can just make it look like it was before. I have a dark background here. I can just go to the layout real quick and add dark. And there we go. Looks a little plain though. That's what I don't like. Like there is not enough contrast between it and the background. I'd rather use dark mode every time. Again, my eyes. Maybe with... does it have like a shadow? Doesn't have a shadow. Maybe if we give it a shadow? I didn't like the way it looked, but it came up in researching. Yeah, it's definitely overcomplicated for a simple API, definitely. The shadow LG. Really good, really big shadow. Huh? I don't think that helped. And why are you... oh, there is a shadow already. Yeah, damn it. Hey Miguel. What's with companies asking for a whole department? Yeah, I know. I guess most of the time that's just like trying to cover all bases. But when it gets to the interview, most of the time they're looking for something very specific. They just like cover all bases in the posting of the job. I don't know if it has been like that, to be honest. I do remember that, and this was so long ago, thank God, like maybe 15 years ago when I was looking for a job. I do remember that mostly on like web postings and like job postings on internet, and I don't even remember where I saw it, but I think it was like that for the majority. They just cover everything. See, like cast a wide net and see who replies. Other than just posting for one specific thing and you get less replies, I guess. I don't know how that actually works. But yeah, full stack, cloud, DevOps, SQL, no SQL. You want fries with that too? Jeez. Yeah, it's scary. Try to avoid that. When you're making a resume, try to avoid as much as you can to use the same technique, like putting every single buzzword in every single language that you may or may not know, or something that you used like 10 years ago, and therefore it goes into your resume. Don't do that. Just your resume can be just 3 pages, one for your personal information, one for your experience and projects and things that you've done. What was the third one? No, one's for your skills and one's for experience. And also the skills, you should tailor that to what the company is looking. If you have them, don't lie. But if you have the skills that the company is looking for, in this case, since they're covering everything, you can just put the ones that actually apply and that you actually know. Never lie in your resume. And also keep your skills to very short. Keep your skills short, like concise. Don't put SQL, HTML, JavaScript. People put every single word, and that's not good. And also try to include examples of projects that you have worked on or you have the code for in your resume. That actually helps. Maybe if we give it, how about, maybe we could give it a border? That's better. Let's make it a different color though. Border, white, one and I guess. No, that doesn't work. No. How do I make the opacity? Why is it going directly to super bright? That's 100, okay. Oh, about 900. Almost nothing. 400. 600. Kinda. 500. There's got to be a better color. Hold on, there's got to be a better option here. I'm gonna just look into. So if I go here, PTS panel, test events. Right, that color. I want that line color. Is it here? Yeah, border gray 100. No. On dark mode, border gray 700. Oh, I had to do that. Border gray 700. Okay, that's not bad. Very discreet, but it does give it a little bit more contrast, make it stand out a bit more. Maybe a bigger border. That's too much. That's fine. Yeah. I don't know if that's true. An entire SAS? Eh. I don't know if that's the case, honestly. I do believe as long as you have something to show, like a cool little project or something that you have done before, most of the time what people want to see is your code quality and cleanness, like the way that you write code. If the code looks good and clean and not messy, that's usually a plus. Hey Hamad, how you doing? Willie, how you doing as well? Use filament for that SAS? Yeah, you can be done in like that. Automatic SAS with filament. So that's the other thing. Usually in the past, building a SAS was something like daunting. Right now you can build a small SAS-like project with filament in a weekend. Let me see if I can get that thing separated from the bottom a bit more. Maybe add some padding. No, margin bottom 6. I'm starting to debate, do we really need this to be so centered, or can it just be all the way to the left? Ow, let me see how it looks. It's not all the way though. Oh, it's not all the way because I didn't make it all the way. I have to change some settings on this because I made the overlay to be 800 by 600 and that's not the right size. That's not 16 by 9. Let's see if I can correct that. Properties maybe? Yeah. Let's make this 1920 by 1080. Nope. Too much. Or maybe just make it. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Now the size is all bad. I can just make it 40% instead. Okay, and then maybe some margin left. Six. Is that too small? It is too small, isn't it? Maybe I should make it 720 instead of 1080. Let's try that. Try a different ratio. Well, 80 by 720. And then bigger. Yeah, I like that better. 720p. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's like more more balanced layout. Me over here and that over there. Let's try the animate the bounce in the entrance. Where's that? Where is the class? Bounce exits, no. Bounce entrance, bounce in down, is that the one? No, bounce in up. Boop. So copy the class. Oh, that's useful. Copy the class name to clipboard. Nice. So if I go to here now, and instead of animate bounce, oh, not that, not like that. Do this. Oh, I didn't see it. Maybe if I hide it and show it again. Kinda. Yeah, that's a good one. Like, whoop. Or let's try another one. About a slide one. Back, back. Where's the slide? Fade, bounce, fade, flip, light speed, rotating specials. Slide. Okay, so slide in up. That's boring. That's much. What's Jack in the Box? Oh, I kind of like that one. Whoop. Let's go. Let's see how that one looks. Hold on. Again. I don't hate it. Yeah. And how is the exit? we can do a you can also use different animations for the text to fade in. I don't think there's anything for that, for text at least. I could use it on a P maybe? But here's the thing, I don't want to go too crazy on the animations. I think that'll be too distracting and too complicated to handle because of the events that I need to tap into. So, for example, there is one thing here. So this part here, it's only one event, animation end. So I kind of want to use that, and I don't know if I have too many animations running at the same time, even with delays, it's going to be complicated to control. So I'd rather just do one for the entrance, and I just listen for that one. Is there a way to know which animation is playing? Animation end, but which one? Hold on, there is someone at the door. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Whoop. Yeah. Well, sometimes you have visitors and there's nothing to do about that. To be cordial, to be nice, you have to be a human being. Are we in ads already? No. Maybe they came and went. So I think I was saying something about animations. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. I guess when we get to it, there is some parameter that I can use here to determine what animation is just ended. But if that's not the case, then I would rather just have like maybe 1 or 2 animations, one for entering, one for exiting, and see how I can handle that. Not going too crazy on the animations, etc. But yeah, less is more. That's what I say. Less is more. Oh, there is also a promise that I can use. You can also use a simple function to add the animation classes and remove them automatically. Animate CSS, element animation prefix, new promise. Resolve. Oh, this is really cool. Animate CSS. I put the animation on the element, the animation class, and I have a promise that I can use after the animation ends. I like that one more. Yeah. I have granular control over what animation is playing. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do that. All right, so that's takes care of what animation we're going to use. I'm going to choose one for the bouncing out. So Jack in the Box, I kind of like it. For the whoop, for the coming in, and then for hiding it, I was thinking maybe a bounce out, bouncing exits. So something like bounce out down, like that. So copy that and see how that looks. There. Kind of quick, but it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. This is good. This is good. He is gone. Kind of like it cold. It went really cold because of the air, and I really like it like really iced. I'm gonna try and make another batch later, but after I make it, I'm gonna add ice to it. Just put it in the freezer for a while. Am I a tea guy now? Is that what I am? So let's think about the next step, which is how to toggle classes using Livewire. I guess it's not gonna be exactly Livewire. Maybe instead of Livewire, we use Alpine.js. Sorry about the white. I don't know why this website doesn't have dark mode. How do we... Hold on. Let me ask. Whenever I start thinking too much, I'm gonna ask OpenAI. All right, we can use a class. Okay, that works. I kind of had that idea in my mind, but I thought, no, maybe I use Livewire, sorry, Alpine, but no, this works perfectly because the class depends on a property. Yeah, and we can change the value of that property based on a dispatch event that is coming from JavaScript. So when for example, the animation, once the animation ends, we can dispatch a Livewire event, and then we can listen to it and change the value of a property that will then change or toggle the class on and off. Let's take care of the first part though. That's the kind of important one. Triggering an event when an animation ends. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to is it the bounce one? I'm gonna change to the Jack in the Box one. One sec. If I can remember what it is. Okay. Jack in the Box. Copy. Pasta. And there it is. So it looks like this. All right. So what I want to happen is for whenever that animation ends, I do something. For the time being, I'm going to try to work with this on Chrome though, because that's going to be easier for me to debug stuff. So let's see if I can pull it in here. Apple is going to be white all around, so sorry about that. Or maybe not. Or maybe we will. Okay, so overlay, right? Yes. All right, sorry about the white all around, but nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna make it a little small. No, that's fine. Okay. So let's start with maybe logging something in the console from JavaScript. So guess I'm gonna have to work on. Wait, how do I add JavaScript to a Livewire component? Do I just add a script here? Let's see. Always go to the documentation. Oh, yeah, there is the script thingy. So this JavaScript will get executed every time this component is loaded, which is not exactly what I want. Or is it? We'll see. Let's try that one first. Oh, does that mean I can just do log? Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, are you trying to do a WebSocket connection? Oh, yes, because that happens on a global scale, which is fine. We're gonna need WebSockets later, just not now. And this happens because Reverb is not running currently, so obviously we're gonna have this error. But there, JavaScript here. And if I reload the page, it's gonna be there. What's gonna happen though, it's if there is something happen, if something happens on the component, is the console log going to happen again? We'll see. So what I'm going to do is then head over to the documentation here and use that promise function that we saw. Kind of like that. But I kind of want to put that in the global JavaScript. So let's try and put this whole thing, copy, and put it in app.js, or rather in bootstrap.js over here. Warnville. You're a bot, aren't you? Bye bye. Let's fix the indentation here because it's using 2 spaces instead of 4, and that is heresy. That arrow. Did I miss something here? I guess not. That's just fat arrow, and the return is just a promise, and the promise has all the code. Okay, good. So that should work. So that means I can go back to show overlay and use it the way that they... Let's try this. And just do log like that. Okay. And the element is going to be, you can probably use an ID. So let's use an ID here. Let's call this event card. Instead of bounds, let's use Jack in the Box. Oh, not that. Sorry. I sometimes struggle with the motions, but at the end I get there. So yeah. So Jack in the Box, then message, console. What is message? Interesting. Oh. Alpine expression, animate CSS is not defined. Interesting. Can I do window dot animate CSS equals animate CSS? Yeah, that worked. Animation ended. And it happens right after the entrance. Oh, the message is animation ended. Where did I define that? Or where is it defined? Oh, that is how it resolves. Okay. Can I resolve with something else? Maybe the element? And then go back to show overlay and change that to element. Will that work? Yes. Well, it gives me the ID of the element. Which is what I'm passing actually. It's just the element ID. And then the animation, the prefix. Oh, maybe I can return the node instead. After I'm done with document, after I do document query selector element, that gives me the actual HTML element that I can then play around with. Node class list remove. Resolve node. Can I do that? Yeah, that gave me the entire thing. Which means that I can then can come back here. No, not here. Show overlay here. Maybe I have element dot is that a thing? Can do it here. How do I get on that? Document query selector returns the first element within the document that matches. Return value is an element, and an element, what do we have with element? Oh, it's a read-only attribute. Okay. I use it as a function, so I was kind of right, but also wrong. Okay, good. So if I do it like that, that means that I have the entire HTML attribute at my disposal if I want to do something else, which I kind of like better than just a random message. Either way, now I can trigger or dispatch Livewire event from here. So let's go ahead and read about that for a moment. Executing script using wire from scripts. That's good. Global Livewire events. That's not what I want. Accessing components, interacting, using lifecycle hooks. Is it on events? Here. That's listening. I want dispatching. Dispatching events from components, from component scripts. Here we go. This is what I want. So I can do that instead. Let's say call it entrance animation ended. Let's head over to our component in show overlay pages. Let's create a method here, public function on entrance animation. Ooh, animation ended. Let's listen for that event with an attribute. Not an attribute, always forget what it's called. That's not what I want. It is an attribute. On entrance animation ended. And then let's do a DD. It worked. Let me get rid of that because, oh, hold on. I know you're not seeing me, but I want to check. So JavaScript, animation ended. All right, it runs only once. Well, maybe not. Hold on. I'm actually going to hide this one because we're working with it in the background. So because I run DD that ended the execution, what I want to know is, what if I just didn't do anything? It ran twice. Did you see that? Why does it run twice? Oh, of course, because I'm the class. Okay, that's why. The element already has the Jack in the Box class. So if I remove that and refresh, now it's only running once. And it's exactly what I want. Oh, but that also means that I can not only dispatch, okay, so I can listen for events. Wait, where is it? Yeah, like this. So I can do it both ways. So I can listen for an event coming from Livewire, or in this case, Reverb. So Reverb can trigger or dispatch a Livewire event. In that Livewire event, I can listen to in JavaScript, and when that event is dispatched, I can then run this animate CSS function that will add the class to the element, animate the element in, and then dispatch another event, letting Livewire know that the animation ended, and then take it over from there. In that moment, I can then trigger I can play the audio, react to the audio when it ends. We have already done this in the other project that we created with TTS. So when the audio is done playing, trigger another event in Livewire and remove the class or add another class using animate CSS. Ooh, don't do that. Now my question is, if I do, well, I can remove the class. What happens if I add another class to the same component? I guess we can test that out. Let's try something here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. And I don't need that anymore. So as soon as the component loads, it adds the entrance class, and then Livewire kicks in. Why don't we go over to Livewire here and dispatch another event, and then we listen for that event in JavaScript, and that event adds the exit class to the component. So the component should show up, done animating, and then hide. Let's see if that works. Let's see. Maybe we do dispatch. I guess this is gonna happen on audio. Ended. Maybe. So what I'm supposedly doing here is when that event happens, is because we have done playing the audio at some point. So I'm going to just call it that. Audio ended. Audio player ended. So we're going to dispatch that. And then over in JavaScript, we are going to listen for that event using this. And instead of pods created, let's do audio player ended. And then try calling animate CSS again on the event card. And this time let's try using the out. Yeah, I know. Exit, which was, what was it? Bounce something. About the fade. I think the bouncing one was too fast. Fade out, top, bottom, left. Fade out, down. Yeah, kind of like that one better. But fade down, big. No, fade down. Let's try this one. Copy that. We don't need the prefix in this case. And we're going to need it then. All right. Ooh. Class audio player does not what? Wait, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, this. Okay. Huh. Of course. Well, no. That's weird. So that second event is not doing anything. At least not here. Does the order has anything to do with it? Yeah, it's not doing it. I don't get it. Why? Are you even doing something? It's not doing anything. Well, this is working here, so we can listen for that dispatch event, but this is not working. Huh. I guess you can't add more than one animated class to the same element. Huh. Idea. Since we have the element here, how about we just remove the last animation class that we just performed? Can I return that from here? So let's see. Animation name. So we have the animation name already here. Maybe we can return the node and the animation name in the promise. Oh, okay, so let's move that over here. Undefined. Crap. Oh no, wait. It is already doing it. It's doing a class list remove prefix animated. Oh, what? Oh, but I don't want that though. Event stop propagation. What I want to happen is remove the actual animation name once you're done. Handle animation end event. Wait, this is not indented, by the way. This is weird. Hold on. That's better. Class list remove. So it's removing both? Let me check. How does this work? Class list remove. Node class list remove. So the class list property, read-only property that returns a DOM token list collection. And on that, we can do remove. Oh yeah, you can remove multiple tokens at once. I guess I don't want this token to be removed. I still want to animate the element. If I remove the animate underscore animated, then I cannot add another animation on top of it. So I just want to remove the animation name, but not the base animation, the base animate class. I guess I could remove this one too, though. Well, that's the problem. This one adds it back. So that should not be a problem. Shouldn't we also remove the event listener once we've handled the animation? Or does the handle one or the once true is doing that? Let me look into add event listener real quick. a Boolean value indicating that the listener should be invoked at most once after being added. If true, the listener would be automatically, okay, that's doing it, automatically removed when invoked. Okay. That is what it's doing. Why is it not doing it again? Why? That was weird. Okay. What if we do it ourselves instead of like this? Oh, crap. Okay. So now I have the note. So I guess I'll just do that thing that the CSS do this, but do it myself. All I need to do is add the class for fading it out, and that's it. Well, kinda. Once it's fade out, it's going to be back. No, it's not going to. Hold on. What if I do paste here, and that'll be as a prefix, right? Animated, and also. Oh, not backticks, not anymore at least. And the other one is the bounce one. I already had that. here, face down, face out, fade out, fade out, down. So copy this and paste it here. Why are you not doing it? Class list is there. Animate, animated, animate, fade out, down. But it's not fading out. Why? Why does it show I can see the value here but not in this list? How come? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. It's right there. Why it's not in the list? I don't know why he's not doing it. Well, right now it's just adding 1, but what the hell? What if I go here and when it's removing, just add that without the main one and then don't remove the main one here, and I'll deal with that myself. Oh, for the love of God, why? Okay. Let's try something different then. We're gonna leave that as is and come over here. And how did I use the class again? All right. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to here and I'm gonna add a couple of public properties. Ooh, not that. That's not what I want. Let's say public fade in equals true. See if we can. Let's see if we can do this without the JavaScript function, which is working only halfway there. So if we have this here, and then let's go over to show overlay, and instead of this being a regular class array, we're gonna make it like this. Turn it into a function, and this will be an array. Actually, no. Why are you doing? This guy's hallucinating. This is yeah, that's how it is. Anyway, so we're gonna have a default value of all of this. I'm doing it in the wrong place. Okay. Over here. And we have ads. We're gonna take a break. So frustrating. It only works halfway. The first half works. I can add it as soon as the thing loads. I can listen for an event both ways, from and coming from and going into Livewire. But the second class, the one for fading out, is the one that I don't know why it doesn't work. And that's important because I can't have that just showing on the screen. I need to fade it out at some point. All right, we're back. I'm curious, is this how we use the class directive? Now I'm confused. Let me check documentation real quick. No, well, see? OpenAI is tripping. Use it as a directive, not as a value of the attribute. I was right. To make this better so that we can see it better. Okay, this one will depend on fade in. Okay, and the other one that don't have right now, it's going to depend on fade out. Going to be false. It's going to be basically this one. But I need, what's the name again? Fade out down. All right. Now let's remove some of this stuff here. I'm not gonna need you for now. Livewire will don't do that. Livewire will take care of this. And yes, I don't need you either. Wait. Here's the issue though. Well, maybe not. I guess I'm overcomplicating things. It's not a big deal if I start playing the audio as soon as the component loads. It doesn't really depend on the animation. So I can just not react to the animation end and just make it so that, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Guess I don't need this. Well, I kind of need this still. I'm gonna keep it here. But instead of doing this, I'm going to do wire fade out equals true. All right, let's see if that does what I needed to do. Okay, we have errors. Unexpected token? Where? Anyway, reload. What are you talking about? you tripping? Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't really like when you have a script tag with nothing in it. It just goes crazy. All right, you're done tripping? Fine. But you're not adding the class. Come on, dude. Why are you not adding the class? It's right, freaking... Oh, just two of them. Okay. What? Oh, okay. How about now? I think the animate.css class does not like me adding things with blade directives in Livewire. It's just not grabbing it. Because if I otherwise just do this, it's not gonna work either, I guess. Nope. It has a class. Well, why do you have two animated animate? No, it's fine. So it has a... Am I crazy or something? It has two. 1, 2, 1, 2. Why? Oh, I'm dumb. Well, yeah, I'm dumb. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't like it when I do it in Livewire. It's unfortunate. This is getting too difficult. View inside this. Yank. Paste. Yank. Paste that. The hell did I break it? How did I? Oh dear Lord. How did I break this completely? My God. All right, just go back all the way. Back. Let's go back in time. Okay, that works. Let's start from there again, because I don't know how the hell did I break it. Okay. Let's try again with class. Second. Let's try with the class directive again, see if I was just doing something wrong. All right, let's just try all of the classes and see if it works. It kind of does. I lost some classes somehow. Why is that? I don't have padding anymore. That's weird. Oh, because I lost the... Yeah. Sorry. Okay, that works. Okay. Or rather, just push this down. Yeah, okay. So now, I have that working with the class directive. Now let's add conditionals. Head over to our show overlay. Fade in is true. What if we do take this, put it here. This will depend on fade in. Now what? Oh, the comma. Always add the comma. Okay. All right. That worked. Now what happens if fade in is false? Doesn't animate. I take it back to true. Does animate. How did I break it? I was doing too much at once, I guess. I don't know how I broke it. Okay, it's working now. That's the good thing. Now, let's go back to this and let's add one more. But this one is going to be basically this. But with fade out, which was, again, always forget the name. Fade out down. That depends on fade out. All right, still animates in, it stays there. Okay. Let's do this. Let's add. Okay, so I'm going to react here to a audio layer ended. But I'm going to, how do I create a timer in JavaScript? Man, I suck at JavaScript. Yeah, easy. So I'm gonna add this here. Make sure that it doesn't break. Console timer finished. Okay, so when that timer finishes, I'm going to dispatch that audio player ended. I'm going to do another console log here. And here I'm going to do wire this wire dispatch audio audio. Why do I go for T every time? Audio layer ended. So 1 1 2, there you go. Okay, now instead of console login here, let's also say wire fade in equals false, and also wire fade out equals true. Motherfucker. It's not doing an update. So I guess I can call a method instead? Okay, let's try that. That's gonna complain because there is no method. Yeah, that's fine. go here and let's add that method. Okay, that worked. All right. Okay. So it shows up. 1, 2, fades down. Let's see that in OBS. Shows up. 1, 2, fades out. Progress. That's what I call progress. Now, all we need to do, instead of setting a timer, we just need to react to the audio player finish and then dispatch this event, and then this will work. And we have done this before. Okay. Let's trigger the fading via reverb. That'll be nice. We can generate a test event with the console command that I created a few sessions ago, which means that if I raise the test event, Reverb will dispatch a WebSocket event, and I can listen for that here, and then turn those two values, turn fading to true. That should show the thing. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm going to hold on. Okay, I don't need you anymore. And let's leave that in there for now so that Alpine doesn't scream in pain. Alright, that's fine. Guess first thing we need to do is start running herd. And we can do this with PHP artisan reverb start. Okay, now let's create another panel here. That didn't work. There. And over here, I'm gonna start the queue. All right. So we have the cue on this side, and we have reverb on that side. All right, now, next step is to listen for the event, which we are already doing in show Twitch events. So let's copy a few things from here. Starting with, but this is private. But we're not doing anything with the logged in user, are we? Can I do this? What happens if I yank this out of here? Head over to show overlay. All right, that works. And so yeah, that's just an empty event. An empty method for the event. So technically we are listening for the Twitch event created. Let me see over here under WebSocket, clear, reload. Yeah, okay. We are connected. We are listening. Okay, okay, okay. So why don't we say here fade in equals true and set this to false by default, right? Okay. We need to hide it. We need to hide it. How do we hide it? Okay. Problem is, I'm gonna have to do maybe block here. So if I turn this to true, okay. More problems. All right, let's do this. I basically need to have it hidden if not fade in or fade out. No, hidden if both of them are false. What? Oh, there. Okay, so if I go back here and set this to false, mother, undefined constant fade out. Are you? Oh, I didn't use the. You're doing PHP, my friend. All right, so that works. If I don't have a class for fade in and fade out, this is just hidden. And as soon as one of those turns true, then if it's fade in, we show it, animate it, and if it's fade out, we animate it, fade it out, and then we're going to turn this 2 to false, which will automatically hide the element, I guess. Well, I guess we don't need to. Let's see. What if we do a fade out? Let's try and do block here and just fade out. Yeah, we don't need to do anything else. It's just gonna stay like that. Okay. I guess technically I could just set both of them to false and we'll still have the thing hidden anyway, so either way works. But here comes the truth, the moment of truth. I can say this fading, set it to true on Twitch event created. Right? So I'm gonna go here again. I guess we can do it over here instead. Let's do PHP. Oh, jeez. PHP artisan Twitch event. Yes! My vision is coming to reality. Okay, so that worked. Now we just need to grab all of the data from the event and put it in there, in that template. Avatar, nickname, and everything else. So what are we getting in the event? Yes, we're putting everything on the... Okay. I guess we're not getting anything back from the event, do we? Let's go back to Twitch event, not the model. Twitch event received. It's just the message in the account ID. Twitch event. Listener. Okay, so here is where we dispatch this Twitch event created. We could pass the event ID because we have it. We have the ID of that event. We could pass that in this broadcasted event so that when we listen for it over here, it's gonna come through as a parameter, and we can just grab that from the database, get all the information, put it in the template, and then show it. Yeah, let's try that. First of all, we need to modify the actual event class. So Twitch event created. Let's add a couple of properties here. Sir. Guess that's all I need. Right? I just need the event ID. All right. So now that that is there, broadcast, private channel. I go show overlay. Right? So we create the event, get it back, and then pass the ID over in the when we broadcast this event. And then on show overlay, we receive it as an event ID. I'm gonna try it like this before. I'm gonna try it like this now, and if it works, I'm gonna try also model binding. See if that works. All right, so back to here. Nothing is showing, which is fine. Nothing is broken, which is even better. Yes, where is the... Why am I not seeing WebSockets? What's happening? What's happening? Supposed to be good. I'm gonna try and restart everything just in case. Oops, that's not what I want. Fail. Something failed. Something failed. Something failed. Why? Which event created? Fail. That's weird. Why can't I see? Did I press something? What the crap? Oh, there it is. I pressed this button by mistake. I don't know why. But there is something wrong. This one failed and I don't know why. Let's go and see. It's gotta be something in the logs, I guess. Oh yeah, it wasn't running. Hehe. Can I remove the contents of this file? It's getting too big, so I'm gonna do Command A, delete. There you go. Clean slate. All right, let's try this again. Over here. All right. Now, from here, I'm gonna do a Twitch event. Oh, what's happening? Oh, types. Array given? What do you mean array given? Why are you passing an array? That's interesting. Huh. Let me try something. Now I'm curious. What if I don't typecast it? It's an array. Oh, interesting. Why is it an array? I mean, I'm not complaining, but why is it an array? Is it because of the serialization of the data between the broadcast and the receiving? Between the broadcasting and the receiving? That means that yeah, this is an int. That's fine. And then on Twitch event listener, I'm just passing an ID, but this is turning it into an array for some weird reason. That's interesting. That's fine. We can work with that. It's an associative array even, so I can just grab that. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. Meaning that we can do Twitch event equals Twitch event find. Let's even call this payload. Event ID. Yeah. And with that, we have access to the file path, the avatar URL, and the nickname. And also the message. Yeah. Everything we need. So let's get rolling with that. I'm gonna create a few properties here. In fact, we can just call it Twitch event. Twitch event. And then down here, we just do that. This event equals Twitch event find, and can we make this, okay, let's make this optional, like so that we can go to show overlay here. And let's start with the nickname. You can say event question mark. Was it nickname? Yeah, nickname. And also the message. Event question mark message. Ooh, message. There you go. I guess we can bring in the image too. So all we have to do is add a question mark here. And a question mark here. All right. Okay, cool. Let's see if that works. Nothing broken here. Oh, what happened? Why did you... Why? It's that weird thing that happens when... Sometimes Livewire flickers, like flickers. I don't know why it does that, but let me try that again. Okay, so that's working. Let me see how that looks in OBS real quick. Well, actually have to get up here, get up here. Why are you not showing? Something's weird. I should have... The actual overlay in OBS is not showing anything. I don't know why. Let me just try and refresh it maybe. It's not showing. Why? Why is it not showing? So that's weird. Okay, I guess it's not showing because it needs... Okay. I'm gonna stay in OBS this time. And I'm gonna raise another event. And in the meantime, I'm gonna refresh you. So... Alright, OBS, nothing. Raise it here. Come on, OBS. Show me something. Mother... What's up with you? It's working on the browser, but not in the dock, on the overlay, on OBS. Why? Do you not like WebSockets somehow? Why are you doing this to me? This one worked. Why can't you? I'm starting to think OBS doesn't like Livewire. Is there an option that I can change? Local file? No. Control audio? No. Custom frame rate? Nah. Shutdown when not visible? I don't care. Read access permissions to OBS? I don't care about that either. Oh boy. Is this going to ruin everything? We're on ads, by the way. Come on. That sucks. If that's the case, that sucks. I hate this. I don't understand why the dock does not refresh when I want it to, so I'm gonna try something. I'm going to... I guess I can delete it. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna recreate the whole thing because something's wrong here. All right. Add another browser. Okay. Raise another event. This sucks. The page clearly refreshes, shows new information, but OBS does not give a crap about it. Man, why does this have to be so difficult? How do they... Man, so close. My guess is it doesn't like the round trip using XHR. So the round trip that reloads the element within the page, which is what Livewire is doing, is just doing a round trip up to the server and grabbing just the element and just re-rendering the element. That part doesn't seem to be okay, or doesn't seem to fit with an OBS overlay, which makes me think that the whole but that's not gonna work then. I need to grab something from the server. So what? I can't use Livewire then? I just have to refresh the freaking page and everything has to be in place? I guess I could do that. I hate it though, but I guess that's the only way. Or the otherwise, yeah, I need Livewire for this. Or actually, I need to grab data from database. That's on the Laravel side. I guess I could just use Reverb in JavaScript to just refresh the page. And just grab the latest one that is not marked as played, and just be that by default on the page. The page will load with the element animated fading in, and then via JavaScript I just fade it out. Kinda hate it though. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out, but okay, we're close. We are very, very close. We just have to figure out how this is gonna work within an OBS overlay, because it's not liking it with Livewire. So we're gonna have to figure out a less elegant way to show the message on screen. I'm sure we can figure it out, but we're not gonna do it today. Today we have at least progress. We have a nice card. We have an overlay that technically works. We just have to fit it in this scenario. So yeah, we're gonna stop here for now, and we will continue on Friday. I'm gonna do some research and try and figure out how to have this working on an OBS overlay. And once that's done, we can start working on the audio part to play the message automatically. All right. Good. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. If you found any of this helpful, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, follow me on Twitch if you're not doing so already, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Hold on if you're on Twitch, because we are rating someone. We just have to figure out who. Let's see who is on right now. It's Moo. Okay, so, or ferrets. Let's go with Moo. Oh, she doesn't seem to be sitting on her chair, so we're gonna give her a minute before she comes back. And then we're gonna rate. She's probably on ads right now. Can I actually trigger a refresh of the entire page with reverb? I guess we can. I just need to listen for the echo event on JavaScript. All right, she's back. All right then. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.